So what we're going to just go through is we're going to go through the website. We're going to go through how the courses on the website, your dashboard, where you find the courses, what courses to do in what particular order. Okay, so when you join my website, you get a little welcome email from selonsocial.media. So that's going to be in your email box if you ever need to go look for it and find it again. If I have set you up on the system, you're going to get an email like this, and you're going to have to click in this to set your password. If you have set yourself up on the system, you will know your password, and so you'll be able to use that. When you go back to my website, you will have this option here to sign in. So this is where you need to go when you want to log back into the website. You literally select sign in. When you come to signing in, please make sure you're using the email address that you used when you signed up, because lots of people tell me that they can't get access to the system, and when I go check out what the issue is, they're using a different email address. So that's such a common thing. I said I'd mention it here. So make sure that you're using the right email address, and make sure obviously you're using your own password. If you have forgotten your password, you can select this button here and you can reset your password on the system. Now, obviously, this won't work if you are using an incorrect email address. But if you're totally stuck and you can't figure out what's going on, email me and I'll be able to check it out for you. Okay, so the core training modules that I just wanted to show you are, so this is what it looks like when you log in. So I'm just live here on my website. So again, if you log in, this is what you see. So you see your account details here, and you see your dashboard. So if at any stage, if you get lost in the whole system, when you press my dashboard, you are going to come back to this screen here. And so what you will see is all the courses that you have available to you underneath your dashboard. And you can see if you've completed any of the training and what percentage of the training that you have done. And you can see here that there's obviously more than one page. So we have one page, we have 2 pages, okay, and we have 3 pages. Now, I have been looking at how I can reorder these, and actually the order that these appear in, it depends on how you've interacted with them. So that's just something that's going to depends on how you've interacted with the training courses on the website itself. Okay, so then that's basically, you go to your dashboard and you find the courses. So the courses that I recommend that you start with, number 1, if you're absolutely starting at beginners, so some people said you're absolutely starting at the very beginners, this is a course, this is actually a free course on my website, but this is a good one to start with. It's a really good course. It's only about 20 minutes long. And if you're really at the beginners or you really don't understand how Facebook works, this is a good one to do. So it shows you the difference between a personal profile and a business page. And it goes through the advantages of being set up properly to make sure that you don't get your page shut down for any reason on Facebook. It shows then to show you how to know if you're an administrator of a page, how to add or remove editors of your page, the difference between administrators and editors, the difference of the different levels of administrative access on your page and what that means. Why it's so important to have more than one administrator on your page. So if you've only one administrator on your page, you need to sort that out. And then common concerns employees may have and how to address them, and just 5 benefits for getting set up properly. So it's just a 20-minute course, but I actually put this course together based on all the misconceptions that have come at me over the years when it comes to using Facebook, and they're so common that I put the course together for that very reason. The next course you should do then is, the starting point really is to how to brand your page and position your business. So again, I go through branding, understanding why you need to brand your page. So somebody mentioned earlier on, when we were active on Facebook, we don't seem to get the sales. So a lot of the times, the reason people kind of convert people is that they haven't got the foundations right. This is the foundation course. It's for beginners, but sometimes I have people who are really advanced Facebook advertisers, but they don't have the foundations right. So this is an excellent course to start with. Why we need to brand our page, 5 factors to consider when identifying our USP, 6 points to consider when it comes to branding your Facebook page, and 5 ways to communicate your value proposition through your Facebook page. So that is a good one to start with. This course I actually have on Udemy, and it has 5 stars. Every single one who's reviewed it has given it 5 stars. So that's my claim to fame on Udemy. So that's a good one to start with. When you've that done, the next thing to move on to is content marketing. So content marketing, this course will talk you through in detail all about the customer journey, all about the different types of content. So it will give you ideas for what to be posting about and when. That training module you can use not just for Facebook, it's actually relevant for every social network that you will work on. So that one is after the branding and positioning, it's the content. The next course that I recommend that you do is the how to get your content seen. So that's all about understanding how the algorithm works. Now, this is specific to Facebook, but a lot of the advice applies equally to every other social media network. So again, who sees your posts, pages, posts, and why, understanding what engagement is and the impact of it, the impact of having good post descriptions and some advice around that, when to post, what days of the week, times of the day, practices which will bring down your pages performance, go through that, and then how frequently should you post. So there again, that's the next one I recommend doing. And after that, you're into Facebook ads. So the first 3 modules are about getting set up properly, understanding about content and pushing out content properly. The next 3 modules, is actually 3 modules in this Facebook Advertising 101, and it's how to create audiences for Facebook ads, how to create an ad using the Facebook Ads Manager, and then sales strategies. And so that is all to do with Facebook ads, and that's what I recommend doing next. When you go on to into any of the courses, when you click into them, you have on the left-hand side here, you can kind of see all the different modules and all the different lessons and titles, tutorials and handouts and all of that. And you'll be able to see as well. So say, for example, this one here, I've clicked on here is the introduction to branding, and you can see that it's 13 minutes long. So that's very handy if you just wanted to be able to do, okay, I have a spare 10 minutes or 15 minutes in between one meeting and another, and just grab, 13 minutes to do it. And similarly, again, this one is 7 minutes as well. So they're kind of broken down, so you can kind of do them when you have time. So what you'll be doing is you'll be listening to my voice and you'll be watching the tutorial. So just to let you know that you can click on this and you can move it up and down if you wanted to, and move along the training, or if you wanted to go back, if you wanted to review something again. Sometimes people like to do that. They like to just rewind and listen to something a few times if they're not altogether sure what it means. And what other people like to do is pause the training and open up your Facebook page in another tab, or just in a second tab on whatever browser you're using, and then pause what they've heard, and they implement, and they go back and they listen again and they continue on. That's really the best way to use the training. So other controls to have here available to you. So do you see here the speed? So I think I speak quite slowly when I'm delivering training, because I'm thinking about what I'm about to say and I'm concentrating. So feel free to speed me up. I know when I'm listening to any YouTube tutorial, I'm on 1.75 or 2, and if I cannot cope with the speed, I'll bring it back, because I'm always in a hurry. So if it's 12 minutes long and I can listen to it twice as fast as the person is speaking, I only have to spend 6 minutes listening to it. So feel free. I do speak slow, so you could speed me up and you'll get through the training tutorials a lot faster. The other thing to note is the quality. So the quality will change automatically depending on your broadband. So sometimes, sometimes I always think I'd upload my training courses and that they'd looked pixelated when I knew they were perfect in quality, and it was that the quality had defaulted to 360 here. So if you think it doesn't look great, just check the quality and up it to the maximum, and if your broadband will allow you, you'll be able to watch it at that level. The other thing you can do is you can select this button here if you wanted the training to be the full screen. So that's just another option for you. And then at any stage you can click go to the dashboard, and that will bring you back to your dashboard where I showed you at the beginning where all the training courses are. So I've gone through the core courses that I recommend that you do and the order that you can do them. I just wanted to talk about the other courses which are available on the website as well. So we've gone through all of these ones. So again, number 2. So Introduction to the Facebook Business Manager. This is an advanced course. If you have to use the Business Manager, it's really not very intuitive. This is a good short course which shows you the basics of where everything is and what it means. Video marketing for Facebook. Again, this is all about creating video content for Facebook, but equally you can apply to other social media channels. That's a good course as well. This is your Facebook 2020 workbook and content calendar. So you can download this calendar. It's a fillable or an editable PDF. So you can download it and you can work your way through the workbook. It'll help you come up with ideas for content. But at the back of that workbook, there's for every month of the year, there's a calendar, and it gives you ideas for what to be posting about. So it might be National Love Your Pet Day, or National Computer Day, or National this day, or National that day. It just prompts you, giving you ideas for what you can be posting with, tying into your own content strategy. That's there for you. You get that as a member. Now, those of you who mentioned Instagram, this is Instagram Marketing 2020, brand new course, the complete A to Z. So if you're absolutely at beginners, or if you're using Instagram and like that someone said you're just clicking buttons but you're not really sure why you're doing it, that's a brilliant course to do. And what's really good about that course is that I recorded it all on my phone. So I actually recorded my screen. So it's actually live on Instagram as I'm training, and it goes through all the basics from starting, getting set up, the different types of accounts, how to, your username, your business name, your bio, all about how to use, update your grid, upgrade stories. Goes through it all, and like that, it's all in little bite sizes, so you can make your way through it in your own time. The Facebook Pixel for remarketing and website conversions. If you are into e-commerce, when you get to the Facebook advertising module, there's three, as I said, there's 3 modules there. I do touch on the Facebook Pixel in that, but this is a much more detailed training on the Facebook Pixel. This is an hour-and-a-half long training. It's really good. So if you have an e-commerce store or a website, you need to do that at some stage, but that's advanced. Don't do it till you have the rest of it, the first few modules done. And now this is playback then of the live training that I have delivered recently. So this is 6 ways to create video content during lockdown. That's a good course as well for ideas. Running on to number 3 then. The other courses are advanced features in Canva. So that's a brand new course as well, and that will show you how to create a cover video for your Facebook page, and also how to create memes, and also how to create video ads for Instagram and Facebook stories. This is how you create a video cover for your Facebook page using wave.video, also good training. This is how to create a lead magnet for in MailChimp. So a lead magnet would be something like a free ebook, or a downloadable cheat sheet, or information sheet, or recipe book, or whatever it is. And so you basically create this lead magnet, because when somebody wants to get hold of it, they give you their email address, and obviously subject to GDPR. You know, if they click that they want to hear from you again, you can use this to build your email list. So that's great training. Again, that's just 30-minute training. And then this is social media. This is an hour-long social media tactics during lockdown. And so anyone who did my training the other night, this is twice as long, so there'll be twice as much content in it. So that is just to give you an overview of all the courses that are on the website. So I just want to show you about my Facebook group. Please make sure that you're in the group. It's called the Social Media Academy exclusive group. If you just even Google it, you'll find it. I have sent everybody links to it when they join up to the program, so it's in that email, the welcome email you get from me. It's also in every email that you get from me when I'm reminding you of what's on this month. So if you're not in the group, please join the group, because it's just another way for me to keep in contact with you, and I use it to remind people of what's coming up. I also will post some courses directly in there before they go onto the website, because it's just faster for me to do it. So again, if you would like to join, please do if you're not already there. And what I'd say to you is, please interact in that group. So don't be shy. Just, you know, if I'm looking for feedback, I would absolutely love for people to give me as much feedback as possible. So just wanted to say on the left-hand side of the group, you can see there's different tabs. So announcements is one tab. So if you go to the announcements, that's if you're looking for a post where I'm talking about possibly what's happening, like say today, one of the announcements was about this onboarding session today. But other announcements would be if somebody was looking for a tutorial on the Facebook shop, so I just uploaded that and made it an announcement. So announcements sit at the top of the group. It means they're the posts that are at the top, easier to find. And the other thing I wanted to draw your attention to is the events. So you see this events here. When you click into the events, you'll be able to see the events that are coming up this month. And when you click into those events, you'll have the registration details. So if you're ever worried about how to make sure you're not missing any events, go to the events tab on the Facebook page, and you'll get all the information there. And so that is it.